Hi everyone, Lou Lugston here from the Team Approach, and today I'm doing just a really quick video live from my office in Drysdale. And I thought today I just wanted to talk quickly and briefly about why I do what I do and about what led me to becoming a life coach and becoming a counsellor. You know, what was the inspiration? What was the aha moment? And I think that this is really important information for you all, because it's important that you get to know me, that you get to know about me and why I do what I do, why I'm so passionate about mental health and well-being. And it's really important as a counsellor, as a coach, to have a really good connection and understanding with my clients. So today it's about what led me to on this pathway and to wanting to help more people and wanting to make more of a difference in the world. So it was, I'm just going to put out an approximate time here, say approximately about 8 years ago. It would have been, I was living in country New South Wales, and I'm always interested when I read about, you know, women's health forums and meetings and information sessions and things like that, and really interested in personal development type topics. And I happened to come across an ad in the local newspaper which was about that there was going to be a lady come to our small town of 3,000 people. There was going to be a lady come who was going to be talking about professional development type topics, but more importantly, who was going to be talking about stress and what to do about it. So I thought, oh, yep, I'm interested in that. That sounds like something I'd really like to go to. I'm free at that time on that day. I'm going to go to it. And I did. Well, it was a game changer. The lady who presented to a group of us was from memory, a psychologist or a counsellor, one of those professions, and she spoke to us at length about stress and the symptoms of stress, what happens in our body and what we can do about it. And this was part of, I think it was actually thinking back, I think it was a day for women, or a half day. And part of that we did a yoga session, and there was also a really healthy lunch that was put together by someone. And, you know, it was an amazing few hours, half day. I really loved it. Anyway, listening to the presenter talk about stress and how it manifests itself in our body and the characteristics of and what to do about it, I was so interested in, you know, I was fully engaged during that talk. And at the end of this lady's presentation, two things happened for me. One thing was I had the aha moment of, I love this content. I love this information. I want to be able to do what this lady does, and I want to be able to talk to women and to men about things like stress and what to do about it. So I had that sort of epiphany that this is the area where I want to be making more of a difference in the world, and that was amazing. The second aha moment was when the presenter was talking about stress and she was talking about characteristics of stress. I ticked every box, and that was a real eye-opener. I didn't necessarily realize it until attending this day that I was pretty stressed out. I was potentially, you know, heading towards burnout, and that I potentially wasn't tracking as well as what I thought I was, and definitely not as well as what I could be. So it it made me sit back, and I thought, wow, that's not necessarily a good thing that I am, that I ticked all of those characteristics. And what was great about that was it led me on a pathway to learn more about, personal development, professional development, learn more about stress, anxiety, burnout, and what to do about it. And it was the starting point for me to actually turn things around and to actually start incorporating my own self-care and to start working on my own health and well-being. So I'm forever grateful for that presenter and for that, day of women's health, because as I said, number one, I had this is what I want to be doing. I love this information. And secondly, okay, I need to do something about my stress levels and why I'm experiencing that, and need to put a few changes and in place, and need to implement some things as well. That was an amazing starting point. From that workshop on, I have gone on my tangent of becoming a life coach and becoming a counsellor. I absolutely use my skills that I have in regards to education. As you know, for those of you that know a little bit more about me, I have a background in education, over 20 years, 25 years, whatever it is, in education. And I am very passionate about knowledge, wisdom, education, and know that knowledge is empowering and it helps us to move forward. So part of what I do in counselling and what I do in life coaching and what I do in workplace trainings is everything has a knowledge base and an education sort of infiltration, maybe I could say, in that I'm about offering, providing, discussing ways in which we can move forward. So, I take a proactive and progressive approach in all that I do. I want to be able to help people to develop their own toolkit of resources and things that work for them. And I want to be able to help people to build their knowledge, build their understanding, and to build capacity. And when I'm able to do that, that makes me feel really good. Why is this important? Well, it's important for a number of reasons. Number one, as a counsellor and as a coach, for me to be able to do the best that I can for my clients, we need to have, rapport, and my clients need to understand what my passions are and my drivers and why I do what I do. So I feel it's really important that I tell you why I do what I do. And secondly, I value being authentic and real, because I am real, I am human like everyone else, and I also, have had and have curveballs thrown at me and challenges and things like that I have had to work through in life. So it's important that you know that I am real. I have and do experience challenges and curveballs and things like that. And I too have to make sure that I am doing my self-care and looking after myself and educating myself and building my own capacity and things like that. So everything that I talk about with my clients and people in trainings and everything like that comes from a space of being real and authentic. I think that that's really important, and it's something that I really value. I hope that today's little snippet, short video, gives you a little bit more of an insight into me, who I am, and you know, why I do what I do. And I'm going to post some more little snippets over the next week or two in an attempt for you to get to know me more, and you know, really find out more about you know, why I do what I do. There's some extra little bits, and I also want to talk about, you know, in maybe the next little video that I do, about how I totally understand that it can be quite daunting to book an appointment with a counsellor, with a life coach, with, say, a psychologist, whoever it might be. I totally get, you know, that it can be scary to do that. And I want to be able to talk about that, and to be able to help people to work through the fear, if that's what they're experiencing, and to know that, you know, really great things and really proactive things can happen for you when you have that special person that you can talk to, that has your back, that is there, you know, 100% to support you, and who wants to see you create, you know, your own toolkit of strategies and resources moving forward, so that you have the skills to deal with what life throws at us. Thanks for your attention today. Thanks for the opportunity of, you know, giving a little bit more of an introduction to me, and I look forward to another short video soon. Have an awesome Tuesday, everyone, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you. See you. Bye.